Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to the Friday Night Hideout. I can't blooper this because it's not a video; it's live. Welcome to the Friday Night Hideout with Gail. Okay, sorry, my nose is itching. So welcome in, Joe. Fix it for you. Robin with Garden State So and So. Hello, Oops. Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals, Deanna with D's Garden Adventures, Broke but Bountifully Blessed, which is Karen Gadielsi, Carol on another channel, Simply Jan Homestead, The Reluctant V Granny, Lori with It All Adds Up. All right, if you can hear me right now, if you would share this out on your community tab to get a few more people in here, that would be really, really awesome. Also, if you're a moderator, you are welcome to put up links to any channels that are in the chat. That would be awesome. So I thought we'd take a few minutes to talk about the weird container growing collaboration. So this is my third year or fourth year. I'm confused myself, and it's my collaboration. So there's going to be a few giveaways for tonight. But this is about my third or fourth year to do this collaboration. And the point of the collaboration is to learn to grow in something unusual, something, think outside the box, because there's a lot of stuff laying around in your yard or your shed, or maybe you ran to the thrift store and picked out a couple of things like Simply Jan Homestead. Anyway, maybe you got a broke down wheelbarrow, whatever, just, think outside the box. And don't worry that something's already been done, because you're still giving the idea to the person who watches your video that those are containers that they could plant in. So there are going to be several giveaways associated with Weird Container Growing 25. I actually put all the names of the 10 collaborators who have put out a video. I put all their names on a wheel. Their name went on the wheel one time. I'm going to do that at some point during the night. I'm also going to do some hashtag drawings tonight. Bob and Lori with It All Adds Up in Robin Hood Homestead donated a prize for tonight, and I'll have a couple of prizes of my own. So things to look forward to. So far, I've had donated, or I am going to be providing a $25 Amazon card, and that is going to be for a commenter. So it's going to be using the comment picker. So if there's a bunch of prizes donated, it'll be on a live. If there's only a few prizes donated, it'll probably be a comment picker on a specific video. So that depends on that. So I am definitely planning to get a $25 Amazon card. And to win that comment picker prize, you have to comment on the video and then also be in the live at the time. I want you to be in the live that day. Milk and Honey Heritage Farms has donated some faux leather earrings that she made, and those are going to be a collaborator prize. So I want to have both commenting prizes, hashtag prizes, and collaborator prizes. I want to have a combo of those different things. So you can go to the Weird Container Growing playlist and watch the videos, and there'll be some prizes picked off of that. So I am open to people donating prizes. If you have something you want to donate, you can email me, text me, call me. Hello, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Welcome in. Ann Philbeck, welcome in. Got my mammoth sunflower seeds today. Super awesome. Thank you, Penny Ortiz, for becoming a member on my channel. I definitely appreciate that. So you're driving right now. I understand. Hello, Virginia Alexander. Robin, I'm so glad you're here tonight. So excited for the new containers I found today. Yes. I know I will be adding Jan's name to the list eventually because I know she got some containers today. But as of so far, there's 10 channels that have joined the collaboration. Welcome in the Bud Files. And if you are a moderator, if you would like to put up links, that'd be awesome. Hello, Bob with Robin Hood Homestead. Trying to make sure I don't miss any comments. Okay. So let's see. So to join the collaboration, you're just going to use the hashtag WeirdContainerGrowing25. You're going to tag my channel so I can see it. If you make a video and I don't put it in the playlist, send me an email and let me know so I don't miss you. I don't want to miss anybody. I'm trying to remember checking the to check the hashtag every day. You know, it is going on through August 22nd. There'll be a giveaway at the end of August. And then after that, I know people will still be growing, but I will be going from this collaboration into the Fall Fest 25 giveaway, which is my biggest collaboration of the year. It's a great way to win prizes and also grow your channel. Welcome in Paul Adventures. So there'll be more information coming up on the Fall Fest giveaway in August. Hopefully you've heard of the collaboration. It's a pretty big deal. Let's see. So if you put out one video or 10 videos, your name is still going to be on the wheel once because I want everybody to have an equal chance of winning a collaborator prize. So that's how I've decided to do it. Okay. And I was, if I have a moderator in here that could put up the links for these channels as I call them out. So far I have Lori with It All Adds Up. If somebody would put up her link, she put out a video for the Weird Container Growing collaboration. And she has 180 friends on her channel at this time. And she could probably use some new friends. Hello, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Welcome in. Also, Luann with Blackberry Rock Homestead has put out a video for Weird Container Growing. And she has 1,060 friends on her channel at this time. So if I have a moderator that could put the link for Blackberry Rock Homestead, that would be awesome. Ginger, Not For Nothing Homestead. Hello, hello. I sent you and Joe the gift card today. That just went out today. Actually, I think everything is going in the mail. Everything went in the mail today. So I think I'm all caught up on everything. Also, Carol with Broke But Bountifully Blessed put out several videos for the Weird Container Growing collaboration. If you guys could put up her link, that would be awesome. Also got a video from the Bull's Garden. He entered the collaboration and used a broken down wheelbarrow. He didn't want to get rid of the wheelbarrow, so he decided to plant in it. So if you guys could throw up the link for the Bull's Garden. Also, Nancy with Our Treasured Home entered the collaboration. She has 2,600 subscribers on her channel. I'm sure she could use some new friends on her channel. And Nancy is a super sweet person. You guys will absolutely love her. She's got a great personality and she always makes me smile and laugh. Thank you, Deanna, for doing that. Much appreciated. And about 10, when it comes to 10 minutes on here, I'm going to go ahead and do the first giveaway. So if you guys could hang out for that. Off-Grid World put out a Weird Container Growing video. And she is at 283 subscribers. So if I could have a channel put out a link for Off-Grid, I can't speak. Off-Grid World. Let me slow down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set up for the first giveaway, and then I'm going to come back and do the rest of the collaborators that have entered. All right. So Lori and Bob have donated some seeds. Let me pull up the names of those seeds in case you're the winner. If you will email me, I will send it on over to Lori and Bob. And they are donating. You have some choices here. You can have red romaine, asparagus, cilantro, or broadleaf sage. So that's asparagus, cilantro, broadleaf sage, and what? Anyway, there's 4 of them. Those will be your choices if you're the winner, and there will be a little bonus extra thing added in there along with that. So if you're looking for some new seeds, add in the hashtag Lori and Bob. And you'll go ahead and just email me, and I will just text it on over to Lori. I have Lori in my phone, so I can text that over to her this evening. So thank you, Lori and Bob, for donating a prize for tonight's live. Much appreciated. Okay, have 8 channels entered so far. And this is for 4 different, you have a choice of 4 different seeds. And if you'll send your choice along with an email with your mailing address, I'm trying to hang on to the mailing addresses from this point forward. I'm actually making little note cards with all the addresses on them. So if you've given your address to me recently, I may have it, maybe. And I also have all my members on cards too, so I don't have to keep asking them for their addresses. I'm up to 10. Okay. I'm going to give y'all just a couple more minutes. Hashtag Lori and Bob for seeds. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give this one away. All right. And the winner is Joe. Fix it for you. Joe is a common winner on this channel. Congratulations, Joe. You have been very blessed lately. And that's a good thing. Awesome. All right. So that is the first giveaway of the evening. There will be some more. So if you want to hang out for that. Also in the collaboration for Weird Container Growing, Butler Family Farm entered the collaboration. Susan and Jerry, really awesome, sweet people. I have actually met them 3 times. Actually, Butler Family Farm, I've actually seen more than anyone else on YouTube. I've seen them 3 times, and I've only seen Jan twice, which is sad. But because they go to Pinecone Fest too, I've actually got to see them more than I've got to see Jan. So I've seen them more times. So anyway, if you guys would put up the link for Butler Family Farm. And they have 72,000 subscribers. Hello, the Pasician Gardener. I'm sorry, I can't say that. I'm sorry. Pascatarian Gardener. Maybe I got it right there. Glad you're in. Welcome in. Also, Heather with Milk and Honey Heritage Farms entered the collaboration Weird Container Growing 25. And she has 1,740 subscribers. If you guys could throw up the link for Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Also, if you guys would put up the link for this channel right here for me, that would be really awesome. Because I haven't really seen her in here in a while. And I want to make sure she gets a really good welcome with you guys. Say it isn't so, Gail. Say what isn't so? Ariella gifted some memberships. Look at there. She gifted a membership. I don't know who got it, but somebody did. Very cool. So if you guys would put up the link for Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Thank you, Deanna. I see that you did that. Okay. Also, Echo with Living My Best Life at 60 entered the collaboration. And she actually used like an old suitcase, like a makeup bag kind of thing, that had a mirror. So it was really cool. And I've never seen anybody do that. That was kind of different. And she has 2,280 subscribers, and her channel is Living My Best Life at 60. You're welcome. Yeah, I have seen Jerry and Susan more than you guys. Yep, that's true. Also, Lori with Lori's World has 1,880 subscribers, and she joined the Weird Container Growing collaboration this year. So if you guys would put up the link for Lori's World, that would be awesome. And Phil Beck, did I say hi? Hello, hello. I got to go work on dinner. Understand, as soon as this is over, I'll be making dinner while I'm listening to Jan's live. Thank you, Ginger. All right. So that is all the links for the channels who have joined the Weird Container Growing collaboration. Like I said, 10 channels have joined it so far. So I'm going to pull up a link, and I'm going to give seeds to one of the Weird Container Growing collaborators. If they're not in here, I'm just going to hunt them down and get their address for the seeds. But they could accidentally be in here. So I'm going to get that pulled up. So I'm giving some seeds to one of the Weird Container Growing collaborators tonight. And I'm going to pick that one on the wheel. So here are the 10 names of the collaborators in the Weird Container Growing collaboration. And we're going to hit the button, and let me make sure, yeah, you can see it. Okay, let's move in. All right, who's going to be the first winner? No treasure team. Okay, let me write her name down real quick. All right, congratulations, Nancy. All right, very cool. What are the rules for the container video? Pretty much you just plant in any container that is not usual. So not a pot, not a raised bed, just something that's considered unusual that you would not normally buy specifically for planting. So it's just to learn to think outside the box and plant in things that are different. That's pretty much what that is. Okay. I have my notes. I'm following my notes. All right. And I still have a couple, let's see, a couple more things to give away. Yeah, congratulations, Nancy. I think I already have Nancy's address, so I'll just text her later and ask her what seeds she wants. All right. Does anyone else have any questions about the Weird Container Growing collaboration? Also, if you would like to donate a prize to the collaboration, if you will email me and let me know, or text me, and I will write your name down for that. And I will, hi, Nancy. Nancy, you want some seeds? So the seed names that are growing across the bottom of the screen, Nancy, if you will email me your address and pick one of those seeds that's growing across the bottom, that will be your choices. And that is a collaborator prize for being in the Weird Container Growing collaboration. So thank you for being in it. That's awesome. So I'm not going to set a specific time that I'm going to do the giveaways because I don't like to be inconsistent. So it's better if I just do like pop-up. Oh, this is a pop-up weird container growing live to give something away. And so when I have my little YouTube payday, I'll try to get something bigger. So we'll see what happens with that. And yeah. So what do you guys have going on right now? Anybody have any good things going on in the garden? I am so excited to Chris's Clever Craft. Hello, hello. I saw you on Tuber Chat earlier today. They had your gaming channel. And I was just thinking to myself, I have not seen Chris's Clever Craft in a while. That's so funny. I like your logo. That's really cool. Yeah, and you were up on the screen and he was talking about your channel. I remember having you up on my panel before. So I thought it would be cool to do a live by myself, just to take the time to connect with my audience and just spend time with you guys and just hang out, give away a few prizes, talk about my collaboration. And it's just meant to be, for fun, but also for the purpose of teaching you how to grow in unusual things. Hello, Jamie. Picking asparagus, 14 pounds. Asparagus. Yeah, I just planted my first asparagus today, actually. My very first. Oh, thank you, Anne. That was so sweet of you. Wants to know if it's too late to join the Weird Container collaboration. No, the Weird Container growing collaboration is going to go on all the way through August, and I'm hoping to do a big giveaway at the end of it. So I'm just waiting to buy some prizes and have some prizes donated. But at this point, there's for sure going to be a comment picker prize. It's going to be a $25 Amazon card. So commenting on the videos could give you a chance to win a $25 Amazon card. And then also Heather donated some faux leather earrings, and I'm going to make that a collaborator prize. And I'm just going to be doing, so no, there's plenty of time. We're going to go all the way through August on that. Then after that, I'm going to shift gears and move into the Fall Fest 25 giveaway. So I have to kind of end the collab and then have time to get things ready. So the Fall Fest 25 giveaway will be in October this year. So if that's something you're planning on, it's going to start near the beginning of October, and by the end of October, it will be ended and we'll have the giveaway. So I'm going to kind of shorten the time that people have to comment on the videos. But no, there's plenty of time to still join the collaboration. Hi, Addie. Welcome in. I hope I get to see you at the Ozark meetup. Yeah, that's fine. You got all the way till August. And like I said, whether you put out one video or 10 videos, you're still going to be on the wheel once, because I want everyone to have an equal chance to win something. And if you win a prize, like Nancy won this week, her name's going to stay on the wheel. So she technically could win again. Yep, tag my channel so I can put you in the playlist. I've got about 20 videos in the playlist so far. The very first video is the video about the collaboration, but pretty much you just use the title, tag my channel, I add you to the thing, and then I'll add you to my wheel. So the next time I do a drawing, your name will be on the wheel for that. So, hello, Beth. How are you? So I'm guessing you're at the Mid-America meetup this weekend. Okay. Thank you, Lori. All right. So I gave away Lori's prize. And okay. So Ginger would know what these are. So I was making I was making some of these stitch markers for one of my friends, and I decided while I had all my stuff out, I would go ahead and make 2 sets. So now, if you don't crochet or sew or knit or anything like that, you could use these on your purse or your Bible. So I decided to do butterflies. So butterflies. So it's a whole set. I usually do sets of 3 when I do these stitch markers. I don't actually knit or crochet, but I was hanging out with a bunch of people who did that, and I like making them. So, and that one. So I'm going to give these away. Thank you. Thank you, Ginger. I know Ginger I brought Ginger a set at Pinecone Fest last year, and I did her stuff in yellow because Ginger likes yellow. So this one's, kind of girly looking. It's got pink, and then there's like a purple and coral, and there's one with brown and gold and white. So a set of stitch markers. So I'm going to give that away tonight, and that is going to be a hashtag prize. It still has Joe's name on it from before. Okay, present. I guess it's just going to be up there till I pick a new one. View tab on StreamYard. Draw again. Oh, I just need to get out of that. Okay. You can do it 1,000,000 times and still act like an amateur. Huh. I don't know what I did any different than any other time, but I did something different. All right, so let's get this pulled out. Oh, somebody's trying to call me. Okay. All right, so the hashtag is going to be hashtag Friday, and that is to win the stitch markers. This prize is going to be for USA only. But if Ariella is still in here, you could donate those to someone if you want to. If you want to play just to give them away. That would be cool. All righty. Hubby was trying to call. I don't know why he forgets I have a live on Friday night, but he does. I thought I was all out of postage stamps, and I happened to be looking in one of my little box that has little note cards in it, and there were some stamps in there, and I was like, oh, I'm not out of stamps after all. Look at there. All right. All right. So we have 16. Give you a couple more minutes to enter hashtag Friday to win some stitch markers. Now you can also use these on your Bible or your backpack or a bag. There's multiple ways you could use them. I actually have some on my Bible, the zipper. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw for this prize. Okay, we went up to 17. All right, let's see who's going to win. Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Okay, congratulations, Jennifer. Okay, back to. Okay. It was really great last year, but we only got to go for like an hour, but maybe next year we will be able to go. Oh, I guess they're talking about a meetup. Spaghetti and homemade meatballs for dinner and garlic knots. That sounds delicious. What is everybody else having for dinner? Addie, Crazy Crafter Adventures. Are you going to the Ozark meetup this year? I enjoyed getting to see you last year. Have you ever won stitch markers before, Jennifer? I used to make them all the time, but I had to make some for somebody I'm going to see at the Ozark meetup. So I decided, since I was already doing it. Oh yeah, we know Heather's having BLTs. Yeah, somebody said BLTs, and then I wanted to have it, so we had that last night. And then Heather heard me say it, and then she wanted to have BLTs. So it's funny how you can hear something, all of a sudden that's what you want. Ooh, hamburgers sound good. First time? Cool. Star Crunch for dinner? Well, that's a dinner of champions there, Joe. Haven't even had breakfast yet. Yeah. Ariel is like, toast, please. Bagel, oatmeal, cream of wheat, something breakfasty. Steak and cheese subs. That sounds delish. I'm going to Oklahoma scrapbook retreat that weekend. Oh, Addie, that's sad. I'm sad. I will miss you. Pork chops, potatoes, carrots in a slow cooker, oatmeal raisin, chocolate chip cookies for dessert. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I know. Let's see, what are we going to have? We're going to have a chicken Caesar salad tonight. And then we're going to be naughty, and we're going to have some tiramisu for dessert. I already have the chicken. So I did my chicken meal prep for the week. So I went ahead and cut up 2 chicken breasts. It was chicken thighs. I went ahead and cut those up and put those in a marinade to sit. And then I'll cook those up and then put them on top of the Caesar salad. Then he eats the croutons, and I usually put nuts or other things on mine. I do a different crunchy thing on mine. Hamburger and baked potato. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Jeez. On my way to Virginia. Oh, so you're having a meal on the go. I get it. What I get done at Virginia on my way to you, Karen Gadiasi. I didn't realize the meetup was the same weekend. Oh no. Enchiladas. Ooh, that sounds good. I make some really good beef enchiladas. Might do a movie outside on the side of the house projector thingy. That would be fun, like a nighttime movie on the projector outside. That'd be kind of neat. I've actually sat down in a park, like it was really not a park. It was like at a college, and they had like like a movie of something. It was some kind of family kid type show, because it was something my niece wanted to see. And so the whole family went, and we sat on the ground, and we brought little snacky poos, picnic things, and plus they were probably selling things too. So it was really fun. That was a blast. Had fun with that. Cool. Yeah. So Joe, are you guys going to the Mid-America meetup? Is that where y'all are headed to? I know there's a lot of people headed to that this weekend. I think Jan might be going, and Butler Family Farm maybe. Our library used to be a movie on the lawn night, and they would project a movie on the side of the building. We bought blankets, chairs, and snacks. Yep, it was just like that. So much fun. I love that kind of stuff. Just getting out and doing stuff with your family, just enjoying the people. Jan's going to have a live tonight right after me at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, but I don't know like if she has a subject or if it's kind of just whatever. I don't really know what her subject is. I have no idea. Oh, let's see. Did I miss something? Oh, no, I saw that one. We just got back from Gatlinburg yesterday. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I love traveling. All set up for my live. Awesome. No Mid-America for us. No Mid-America for us this year. We're going to try to make it to Petals or Kentucky Meetup. Yeah, okay. Petals from the Past. Where's that one at, Joe? We did that, but the orchestra played ahead of time and it was fun. Oh, that sounds neat. I've heard of Petals for the Past, but I don't really know where that's at. So Petals in the Past and the Kentucky Meetup are two different things, right? Yeah. I want to try. So far we've been going to the Ozark Meetup and Pinecone Fest, because Pinecone Fest is closest to me and the Ozark Meetup has Jan. So, enough said, Jan. It has Jan. So I have to go see Jan. But we're thinking about maybe next year adding another meetup to it, possibly. I just haven't decided which one yet. So I'm hunting now to figure out which one to go to next year. And it might even be somewhere really cool that I just like want to go visit. Yeah, that would be cool. We would love to see you at the Ozark Meetup. So the Ozark Meetup is June 6th through the 8th. It is in Missouri, and it is at the Pomme de Terre State Park. There will be YouTube channels there. There will also be supporters there. They have, all the yurts are full. They only have 3 yurts, and all 3 of the yurts are full. They have RV spots. They have cabins, hotels, tent camping. They have all the typical ways, places. They also have fishing. You can do fishing. I don't know where Missouri is. What? I want to go to a meetup if I could see Famous Jan. That's right. Famous Jan. Jan is famous. YouTube famous. Famous. Yeah. Anyway, Jan's cool. Jan's funny. Jan is even funnier in person, if you can even imagine that. If you could just imagine that. Yeah. So Jan and I have so much fun. Last year I got to meet Linda for the first time from another time. That was cool. And her daughter. And of course, Il Canarum. Jason and Beth go every year. And also Beth and Neil from BNS Odyssey. It is June 6th through the 8th. I wish I could go. Stuck in the hole. I know, Ariella. I wish you could come too. Well, I'm sure there will be lots and lots of lives and videos that you can check out. Yeah. It is a financial thing. You have to, reserve your RV spot or your hotel room or whatever, and then you got to have the food and the gas and all the things, and then you got to stop and buy stuff at Buc-ee's, of course. So there's that. No, that's Pinecone Fest. Never mind. But there is some cool stores also. Like Missouri has an Amish store. I like visiting the Amish store. That's really cool. And there was a real cool like souvenir type shop that we went to on our way out of Missouri. Jan is the most famous person you know. I know. Jan's a hoot. I know. Jan is the bomb. Jan is the shiznits. Don't forget your slippers for the pick. Oh, the slippers. We have oh, you do have a Buc-ee's? Well, I got confused because we go to Buc-ee's when we go to Pinecone Fest, but we go to the souvenir shop when we go to Ozark. That's where I got my really cool wind chime. Hubby bought me that really nice wind chime there. I just don't give the shirt off my back to anyone, Jan. Why not, Joe? Why don't you give the shirt off your back? You totally should. Love Buc-ee's. Yeah, Buc-ee's is fun. I love those like barbecue, pulled pork barbecue type sandwiches. Those are so good. Jan is the boss. I know. They say the boss is the boss, but I wonder if Jan's the boss. That's what I wonder. My Renaissance grandma. My Renaissance grandma is, I've heard she is coming to the Ozark meetup this year. So it'd be really interesting to get to meet her. So thank you so much. I just put out a little video on the Ozark meetup. So if you're wanting any information, I tagged everybody I thought was going. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going that I don't know about because I'm sure people have told Jan and Linda and I don't know. But anyone I heard about, I put in the video. I tagged. But I don't know everybody. Brisket on the deck. That sounds good. I have got to get some boots here. Are you at a store, Ginger? Shopping? Well, Jan, tell it all. Yeah. So what you're going to miss if you don't go to the Ozark meetup is me and Jan and Linda singing a bunny song with costumes, and it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. So if you're going to be there, you have that to look forward to. Me, Jan, and Linda singing a song. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. You got the last yurt. Yeah, because Jan and Linda both got a yurt. So yeah, you got the last yurt. I was afraid to say yurt because I knew there was only one left. And I was like, that's totally going to get filled up. Yeah. So also, Resourceful Living Homestead is going to be at the meetup, I heard. Not too sure. I don't have the whole entire guest list. I don't know exactly who all is going to be there. I know Rainy Ridge is going to be there. Indiana Backyard Gardener is going to her very first meetup, which is the Ozark meetup. So that'll be exciting. She had some questions. I did that live last Friday. So if you're planning to go, you can watch that live or you can watch the video I just put out. There's a lot of information in the description box of that video. So Eric and Tina, you want to make sure you go by and check out the video for some specific details on things in the video and in the description. So, all right, I think I'm going to pull up the giveaway tool and give away a few more seeds. Let's see, did I hit? I always forget if I hit present or not. Yes, please put up some links for the channels that are in here tonight. That would be awesome. Okay. All right. I'm going to give away some seeds. They're going to be the seeds that are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So if you win them, if you would send me your mailing address and your choice from the bottom of the screen, and I will get those seeds out to you. I'll go ahead and throw that in the mail when I'm done here. So I'll have everything in the mail, and then I'll have to set up the stitch markers to go out maybe tomorrow, because I have to use my stamps.com for that. So I started using stamps.com to mail packages because I felt like the lady at the post office was overcharging me for everything. So yeah, so now I do shipping from my house. And that is so much easier. So you just put a certain amount of money on your account, and then you use the money on your account until it's gone, and then you put some more money on your account. So that way, like when you get your YouTube check, you put some money on your account, and then when you need to mail packages out for prizes, you just keep using that until it's gone. So I think it's good, and I think you're getting better prices. I feel like the lady was overcharging me for stuff. So that's my opinion, because it seems like it's so much cheaper now that I'm doing it for myself. So I'm going to give a couple more secs, and then I'm going to hit the draw button for the seeds. Okay, we're up to 14, 15. All right. Ready, set, go. All right, let's see who the winner is going to be for the seeds. Karen Gaudielsi. Cool. All right, Karen, send me your email to the email address that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and your choice, what you want, and your mailing address. I hope she swims over here. I can help her out of the Atlantic Ocean. What? I missed something. Hello, Tisme here. Welcome in. All right. Congratulations, Karen. Very cool. All right. So anyone have any new collaborations they want to put in the chat before we end the live today? Anything new going on? I know Tammy with Mountain Grandma is having a collaboration called My Home Apothecary. That's coming up in May, I believe. So if you didn't get an email on that and you want to enter it, email Tammy and let her know you want to join in that. Also, there's a building collaboration going on. It's being hosted by Mountain Grandma, Simply Jan Homestead, and Linda with Another Time. It's a building collaboration. So I think you can build something for outside or for inside. And I wasn't going to join because I was like, I don't know how to build anything. But hubby got me a piece of wood, so I'm going to actually try to build something for the garden. I will probably more than likely have to have his help because I have no experience with building things. I can paint things, but I don't build things. So I did finally cave in and say, okay, I'll do it. But yeah, so let's see, what other collaborations? Heather and I have a super secret collab coming up. That'll be super cool. I don't know what month we picked it for. I think it's going to be in November. So be looking forward to that. We'll probably have a live to talk about it sometime before that time and get people signed up for it. So it's a cool idea that Heather had for a collaboration. So we're going to team up for that one. Yeah. Thank you, Jamie. So that's pretty much what we have going on. Can someone put the link up for Simply Jan Homestead? so we can all travel on over to see Jan. Oh, yeah, November. Yeah, because we were going to do it after the Fall Fest collaboration ended. Yep. But we were going to start talking about it in October. Yeah. So that'll be fun. Super, super fun. Sweet. So I wanted to thank Lori and Bob for donating seeds to my lives. Definitely appreciate it. That's really cool. Definitely appreciate it. Much, much appreciated. I'm just going to say it over and over again. Thank you. Thank you. So if you guys could click on this link and go over and say hi to Jan and in the live, so I know that you came from here straight over there, you put in some little blue hearts. So I know you came from here. And I influenced you to go over there, which you were probably going to go over there anyway. But so our Friday night lineup is me at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, Jan at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then Scott at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with Rambling with the Brums. And I believe Brenda with Freedom Redbird goes live at 9 p.m. most Friday nights, I believe. Mary's Heirloom Seeds. Because Jennifer sent me two. She sent one set to hubby and one set to me. So I had a bunch. But I am saving some for myself for next year. And plus I can also harvest my own seeds. Yeah, I do know you're going to do your own giveaways, and that'll be awesome. We'll be there to support you on that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live for tonight, and I will see you guys over at Simply Jan Homesteads Live. I'm going to go ahead and start on my dinner for tonight, and then I got to get outside and water. Oh, thank you, Joe. That's sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, Joe. Very cool. I'll still hook you up, though. Thank you, Lori. You're so sweet. Lori's a sweetheart, if you guys don't know. She's a sweetheart. Very, very sweet and generous. She keeps it real. She is a very real person. I love that about her. All right. I am going to end this live for tonight. Thank you guys for the super chats, the gifted membership, for coming by to hang out with me. And I hope to see you guys at the meetup. I hope to see you guys in Jan's live. And I appreciate all of you guys coming in here to hang out with me. So you guys have a great night. Bye, everybody.